And now your hosts of In Your City Show, Kelly and Gordon.
Welcome to In Your City Show. I'm Kelly Lamb.
And I'm Gordon Montgomery.
And we're here at the City Lifestyle Chesterfield, St. Charles, and Clayton studios, bringing you our hot list guest. And I met this beautiful woman at an event recently and fell in love with her, said she had to be my new best friend. I love everything she does. She changes lives, makes incredible difference in young girls. And I got to see some of the older girls as they've grown up after she met them when they were young and in need. And so we're bringing you Tracie McGhee with I Define Me, which is an incredible movement that you started 2002.
Yes,
so you're going on 21 years.
21 years. And I just want to say thank you both for having me.
Oh,
this is amazing.
I love that you're here.
It.
So you are a therapist by your professional daily life is a therapist, and
yes.
I know a lot about you, so I feel like I just want everything, because hearing you speak, I got to learn so much about you and how you fill your cup.
Absolutely. So I am a licensed therapist and started our nonprofit, the I Define Me movement. It originally was called Sister Keeper Empowerment Center because it was important for our girls to understand that they need to be keepers to themselves before you can be a keeper to anyone else. And so it started in 2002 in my basement, and now it's global. We have presence in New Mexico, Thailand, Jamaica, Germany, Ghana. But at the end of the day, it's about a girl defining herself, defining her voice. So that's why it's the I Define Me movement.
Which is hard.
Oh, yes.
It's hard, and depending on the environment that you may grow up in and what you're surrounded by. I mean, women have come along so much, over time, but we're still fighting for that place and fighting to be ourselves and who we are.
Yes.
And I think it's incredible what you've done. It was very emotional watching the video and seeing these young girls. And like she said, she started in her basement and they're like in this circle. And, the words that they said afterwards and what you've done for them. And some of them that came back, and I think one of them, did they win an award? I mean, they've just come so far.
So many of our girls, when we think about the community that we serve, we want to start at home first. And so one of the issues that I had growing up was I was dealing with bullying, and I needed to find a way to define myself. And so when I came across girls that were dealing with those issues, I wanted them to have a safe space. And so to be able to look at it from a perspective of prevention, intervention, and awareness, our space allows that. It allows a prevention space for us to work together and figure out how we can overcome some of the social media issues, as well as an intervention space that if therapy is needed, then they have a safe space to receive it. And then awareness. That's what the I Define Me movement is all about, that we can go out and speak and be advocates for each other.
Wow. And you talk about the social media. When you probably started this, social media didn't
even exist.
And so it is just surmount, the pressure of peer pressure, bullying, even more so. And so take me through what it is for a young girl that finds out about I Define Me, and how do they find out, and what's the process? What happens?
So we are a school-based and a community-based program. So a variety of different school districts contact us to do social emotional learning circles where they're really trying to define themselves before those issues occur. And then if there's some issues that are happening in the community, then they can contact us, because we have a community-based program where they literally become members and they just go on our website and sign up. And then of course myself and Yolanda Langford, we go out and we do girl assemblies and conferences and International Day of the Girl. And of course we have our wellness mobile that literally it's a wellness mobile for girls, the first of its kind in the country, and it looks like a tiny house on the inside. And whenever we're out in the community, we're focusing on making sure girls have period packs and keeper kits. And not only that, they're entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurship is important. They're making our I Define Me ambassador. They make bracelets and body butters and just all type of things to see themselves and make sure that they understand the value of having culturally relevant materials and products for them in the community.
You don't realize what some of the kids, your daughter's brought up a certain way, my daughters are brought up in a certain household. Those are things they never had to worry about. And, it breaks my heart that the kids out there that either don't have a meal or aren't able to have good hygiene and be able to take care of themselves, and then to be able to grow up and feel strong within when they've had it difficult is so hard. So
Right.
you're out there helping them to find their way and
I think
know
that
they're more.
we have to understand that when it comes to mental health, that piece, it impacts all of us. Every economic status deals with needing to know that they are valued, especially when we see social media and these filters are out here. We have all these different filters and no one is being real to themselves. And so that's important to know that you define you. No one else defines you, not society, but I define me.
I love that. So again, if a young girl wants to find out more about this and be able to be a part of the I Define Me movement, what do they do?
They can Google I Define Me movement. They can go to our website, which is www.idefinememovement.com, or they can contact us. We're on the web. Anywhere that you can find resources, we are there. Or they can just look us up. We also, on our Wellness Mobile, we always tell everybody they can text IDM to 22999. That's important. Kids, they use their phones.
Yes, they do. I love everything that you're doing, and there's so much. I wish we had like several hours to be able to talk about all that you do, but I know that we're just about time, but is there one precious moment that just sticks in your heart of why you do what you do every day? We know on the big picture what it does, but what really stands out to you that says, I have to keep this going, and the President of the United States needs to get in every school?
Yes. For me, I think it was realizing that everything that I do, it started at home. It started with my girls who were also dealing with their own issues. But people often say, is this just for black girls? Is this just for girls of color? And Sister Keeper, that A, it means it's for all girls. I always tell everybody, black, white, tall, short, thick or thin, hazelnut blend, cantaloupe skin, just open up that multicultural Crayola box. If you find your color, that means you're a sister or a brother. And so to see that this is something that started in my basement and now it's global, that moment when I remember seeing a little girl in Africa or going to Mexico and just literally seeing girls say, I define me, it's everything.
Wow. So say it to the camera.
I define me.
I define me. Do you define
I define me. If anytime you want to question who defines you, eliminate it. Just know I define me.
Oh, I love it. Tracie Berry McGhee, you are fabulous. I just want to, like I said, bottle you up and keep you somewhere close all the time so I can keep getting inspired.
Asking our question of the day.
No. So if we were to ask you 2 words that define you, what would they be?
2 words. I would say that my 2 words are, I'm a faith walker.
Ooh.
I'm a faith walker.
Amen.
When I left my job 20 years ago, one of the things that I heard was, when I tell you to walk, run like the wind, for you are guaranteed to fly. So I'm a faith walker.
Isn't she amazing? Tracie Berry McGhee,
That's
thank
awesome.
you so much
I love
for
that.
being our Hot List guest.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.